process of God's source expressing itself as smaller and smaller units of consciousness leads to all creations taking place within God's source itself in the same space and in the same time. The perception of being contained within a confined three-dimensional density and the perception of linear time and space are a result of the structure and function of what is known as a three-dimensional hologram. Although we, as humans and expressions of God's source, often experience that we are separate from God's source, this is only an illusion created by the phenomenon of the hologram. Time and space are also a result of the hologram and allow for conscious entities to experience motion and linearity surrounding their holographic experiences. Although in absolute terms, time-space is an illusion, the creation process, which includes the experience of time-space, will be experienced as real within the constraints of the structure of the time matrix, as long as that individual consciousness is stationed within a time matrix system. God's source's original intention in experiencing itself was to allow for individuated expression and to know and experience itself directly as both the creator and the creation. Consciousness experiencing a reality field within one three-dimensional hologram experiences itself as separate from the other four densities or reality fields within a 15-dimensional time matrix because of the presence of specific energetic structures between each density called magnetic repulsion zones or void zones. These void zones function to separate the flashline sequences and units of consciousness that are stationed at each density level. These void zones are therefore important in creating the illusion of separation between levels of consciousness stationed within each density and allow for individuation experience and individual expression of God source at each density level. In biological ascension, we are able to open these magnetic repulsion zones at will to experience our other conscious selves stationed in other density levels simultaneously. This is often described as a state of at-one-ment. The flashline sequences within each dimension are unique to that dimension, and the Partakai phasing within these flashline sequences has what is called a specific angular rotation of particle spin, ARPS. There is a 90-degree shift in ARPS between neighboring dimensions and a 45-degree shift between neighboring densities. The 90-degree difference in ARPS between the three-dimensional bands within a density is key to creating the illusion of a three-dimensional hologram and the illusion of linear time and space. The differing ARPS of neighboring densities, in addition to the magnetic repulsion zones or void zones, give the illusion that densities are separate when in fact they are in the same space and time. The existence of these three-dimensional holograms within the same space and time is often described as the spheres within spheres of creation.